Hi friends. So today I'm out in the backyard again and I have a huge box of paintings over here, and I did a video before of like kind of beginning stages of prepping them, and so today I'm just gonna start working on them and doing another layer. So let's get started painting. I want to show you guys what I'm using for this. I don't normally paint with this, but for some reason I feel like I'm gonna do it this time. But it's Behr house paint samples, and so sometimes you can go to Home Depot and like this one right here, it's just a gray, but it was, I think somebody had it mixed and they didn't like it, or I don't know what was wrong with it, but it was on, like, they have a little rack next to the paint. In the paint department, there's like a little shelf for paint colors that are the wrong color. You know, there's nothing wrong with the paint, it's just paint color, whatever, for whatever reason, something's wrong with it. And it's like greatly reduced prices. So like this little thing of house paint was 50 cents, and that's a lot of paint. And so I'm just gonna use some of this house paint for my background layers. It's all acrylic and flat. And so I'm just gonna start putting some of it down for some of my background layers. We'll see how it goes. So I've kind of taken the small ones first and I've separated them out by like what the background color is primarily. Like there's a stack of white, this is blue and purple, these are orange and yellow, I have a green stack and like a pink and red, and this is sort of multi-colored. And I'm just gonna start painting on them. And I decided I'm gonna take this one, and I didn't bring any palette paper out here or palette or anything, and I don't really necessarily need one, but sometimes I like to use a scraper, and this is like a cable company offer that I got in the mail, but it's like super thick and laminated, so it's gonna be a great scraper. So junk mail, you guys, for sure. Oh, this is old paint, so if I can get it open. Ooh, that color. Can y'all see that? What? Turquoise house paint. Yes, thank you. Also gonna use some little different size brushes and just start going to town. That one's kind of a sagey green, which I kind of love. Also have been using old kitchen dish towels instead of paper towels to like wipe my hands and my brushes and stuff, and it's saving a lot on just waste and throwing away paper towels and money. So great idea. And you can even get these at the Dollar Tree if you don't have an old one at home. So join us today. Yeah. He won't stop licking his foot and chewing on his foot, and he's just driving me crazy about it. So, he has to wear a sock. And we're probably, his little socks, y'all, they look like the greatest American hero. They're hilarious, but we're gonna have to probably go to the vet and see if she can figure out what's going on with his foot, because it's one foot and he will not stop chewing on that one foot, and it drives me crazy. And I'm sure it drives him crazy too, so. Poor little buddy, yeah. I decided I didn't like you guys being so far away, so I brought you closer. It's hard for me to do it where you guys can see what I'm doing, but then have you close. So we'll have to figure that out with the whole camera setup. I need to get an overhead boom thing where I can show my workspace. But for now, this is what we have and this is what we're going with. So let me show you guys what I'm doing. I'll flip the camera around and show you what I've got so far. So I'm just putting different layers of paint. I'm fixing to go add more colors now. I'm really loving this house paint. Look at this one. It's like buttery yellow. It's wonderful. Okay. So I got a little bit of turquoise on this guy, and he already has turquoise and pink and orange and yellow, and I put some book pages on there. And so I think he needs some like darker contrasting colors. So I think we're gonna go with some purple. This is the purple that I have. And I'm gonna try to scrape some out of the lid. And I'm using this card and I'm just rubbing it across the canvas. And making crazy marks right now, if you guys can see. And also have a giant house paint brush, and I just dipped it in the paint. If you guys can see. A little bit of sage green, but see how great that's showing up now on top of that purple. And I want to keep some of the book pages showing through. And I'm not even cleaning my brush in between paint colors. And I want to get some on the edges too, so they're always finished. That's a good way to clean off a brush right there. Add some paint and then just start going to town, man. I'm kind of liking that. See, this one's already got some paint on the sides. So I'm just gonna fill in the white spaces and let all the other ones come through. awesome. That's what this guy's looking like so far. So I think I'm gonna put this one aside and work on another one. And maybe we'll come back to that one, I don't know. So there's this guy. This one is flat canvas board. Ouch. It is like navy and royal blue and sage green, so thinking some of that yellow might look amazing. Let's just start and see what happens. Can you see that? Not too well in the lighting out here. Let's try it over here. Looking a little meh. So everything always looks better with turquoise. I'm not gonna lie, I can't help myself. I don't know if we take this and spread it around a little bit. Yeah. It's looking like a crazy mess right now, you guys. Trust me, it looks like a crazy mess to me too. What I'm told is that every painting has an ugly phase or multiple ugly phases before it starts to look amazing. So that is where we are right now. And I'm adding some dark purple on here. A little more dark on this edge. And I'll leave some of the white that was there before. And then I'm going to come back and add a little bit more turquoise. Cover that with a little bit more purple right here where these white part of this book page is really coming through. And then maybe we'll add a little sploosh of yellow. Okay, I think we're gonna put this one aside for a while. This one is orange and yellow, and I put some sage green on there. Let's do This is like a rose color, if you can see. I don't know how I feel about that with the orange so much. And yet here I go putting it all over the place. Maybe more yellow. This is a different tone of yellow. It's a little softer than what was here before. And I'm gonna add some darker purple since we've got that black that was there from before. You guys see that? Oh, it needs something. I think it might need, oh yeah. Turquoise makes everything better. I'm really loving the turquoise and that yellow and orange together. You guys see that? It's pretty awesome. And this is only still the background, so we're going to continue to add more and more layers as we go along. All right, we're going to stop on this one and move on to the next. So this one has like crazy a lot of really thick texture. I don't know if you can see that or not. How much texture it has. And I put turquoise on it, surprise. Now I'm gonna just see what happens when I drag my red paintbrush across. I'm barely touching the canvas, like I'm just letting the weight of the paintbrush pull across. We'll try yellow. look how it's bringing out the texture, you guys. Can y'all see that? The underneath, I don't know if you can tell in the video, is like silver and blue glitter, and then black and white. And then I'm adding, I love how the yellow is showing the texture. If you can see that, it's so cool. Just experimenting. Look at that. Barely touching the canvas. How fun, right? Let's see if you can see. Now I'm a girl who loves some glitter, and I'm gonna try to tone this down just a tad. So let's try and see what the sage green looks like. Very similar to the yellow. We're even going over that red again. Shows the texture, but keep the red like pops through. Let's go back and do more yellow. A little bit heavier in some places. Kind of like having a little bit of red in there. Just barely having little pops of red. What do you guys think? Let's keep going. Oh man, this red and this yellow and this green, they are making my heart happy. Going along with this turquoise. And there's a little bit of the glitter and the black and white that were on here showing through. This is so cool. I'm liking it. This is awesome. Let's get a little bit in the middle. I'm gonna add, like I've got yellow in this area, red's kind of here. I'm gonna turquoise this corner up a little bit more. What do you guys think about that? And then we'll add more layers. And I haven't been filming every single one of these because I don't want this video to be 25 hours long, but I'm gonna show you guys at the end, like what I've gotten done today. I feel like I just can't stop touching this one. So cool. The more I add, the more like pops out. Because of that crazy texture, it's so thick and wonderful, and I love it. I don't know how I'm gonna finish it off, but I'm having fun doing this though, that's for sure. This is so cool. Okay, for now I think I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so I'm finished with all of the small canvas boards, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got done today. This is just one more layer of paint. I'm not finished with the backgrounds, but this is just the next step. And so I'm gonna work on the bigger ones on another day and some of the stretch canvases another day, but I got all the small canvas boards done. And so anyway, I'll show you guys what I've done if you wanna take a look. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching my video. I'm having the best time making videos for you guys, and I really appreciate all the comments and the messages that I've gotten, and those of you that have just stopped me in public and said, hey, you know, this is whatever. I appreciate it. You guys just don't even know how much it means to me. And, you know, I'm using all of these old canvases, and I make jewelry out of silverware and old dishes and all of that. I do it to remind myself and to remind you that anything can be redeemed and repurposed into something beautiful, whether it's done by you, to you, in your past, whatever it is. I'm telling you, it can be redeemed and repurposed into something beautiful. You're amazing, you're worth it, and I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see y'all later.